coming live. The internet coming live. I could have been live this whole entire time, to be honest. But I got my book out. And my book has been out for 2 years already. I wrote this book in 2020. I found inspiration. You know, Donald Trump. Oh, let's talk about Donald Trump. Donald Trump inspired me to do great things. Like, he was the first man. Donald Trump was the first man that, like, really, really brought me out my shell. Like, really, really made me the best version of myself that I could possibly be, to be honest. It was tough love, the way that he did it. It was, I'm not gonna lie. It was tough love. But y'all do gotta know that my book is on sale this weekend and this weekend only. Not this weekend, this weekend. That's how you gotta do it. This weekend and this weekend only. My book is on Amazon Prime. No, it's not. I got Amazon Prime. It's on regular Amazon. Oh no, cause I got Amazon Prime. So I don't know if it's on Amazon Prime or just Amazon. And I think that I'm gonna be just reading some excerpts from it, like for some of my videos, because I genuinely forgot that I had a book. I really did. I'm not gonna lie. I got two books. Another one on Amazon, and it was a time. Oh my god, like trauma, y'all. Trauma will really make you forget stuff that you're really not supposed to be forgetting. Whatever the case may be. Let's watch some TV, yo. Trauma will make you forget stuff, bro. I got two whole books out here on the internet. Didn't even log in. I remember at one point everybody was like, everybody that supported me, like my friends. What's my one friend? Joelle. My friend Joelle was like, Ari, what's your book name? Whatever. So many people want to know my book, like the male friends in my life and stuff. But the thing about it is, I've been so freaking just doing me. As I was explaining earlier, a lot of the times I was in the project, I was like under spiritual attack, like having to fight spiritually. So I forgot I even had a book. Like I got two books on Amazon that I literally like I accomplished that. I wrote those books in one of the hardest times in my life, bruh. And it's on. Listen, I'm not coming. Like I know I know that I'm gonna be okay regardless. Okay, my book is $12.99, and it's free if you have like the Kindle. Um, so my book is $12.99, but then it's free if you have like a Kindle account. So no, I'm not out here trying to dig in your pockets or whatever the case may be. If you want to bless me, just bless me like Northwest said. Just bless me, okay? If you want to bless me, and I do desire that you buy the book because I do need the money in my pockets. It is, something. But I just more than me desiring you to buy the book or whatever the case may be, I wouldn't be upset if you already had a Kindle account because I'm grateful enough that you thought about me to read my book, and that's genuine. Cause I'm a real artist. I'm a real writer. So at the end of the day, let me tell you, if nobody listens to me make up songs and sing and write poetry, my dad is a musician. My grandpapa's a musician. My great grandfather's a musician. If nobody listened to me, I would still do it. So to me personally, if y'all just reading the book or whatever the case may be, it will mean the world to me or whatever the case may be because I wrote that book in a time of my life where I just wanted to be heard. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted people to understand what it was that I was feeling, that I wasn't an angry black woman, that I wasn't bitter at life, that I wasn't blaming the government, I wasn't blaming the economy, I wasn't blaming nothing. I just knew Donald Trump gave me that faith. I just knew. I said I could make it. Donald Trump, and then another thing that me and Donald Trump have in common, why I love him so much, is because he is a middle child. ZJT is a middle child. Not only that, me and Donald Trump are the exact same. Like he a middle child. That's first thing first. Then secondly, not only is he a middle child, we both went to private school and then got kicked out and went to disciplinary school. So yeah, I'm really proud of myself about that. The book is called The Diary of a Disenfranchised Black Girl. I posted it in my community post. Like I said, it's only $12.99, and it's $0 if you have the Kindle package, whatever the case may be. It is lit. It is like really intense. Oh my, I forgot. I got WordPress. Like I had to just take some aspirin because I got a headache. Like all of these things that I did is coming back to me. I posted some videos in my community post like for the last couple. I forgot I made this poetry. I forgot, bro. Like I literally forgot I was being like, bro. People, like, you gotta understand. Like, I was at the point in my life where people usually end up going down bad in a spiral and they don't come back up. So that's why I don't believe in that other stuff, but I be so gracious about the grace of God because it saved me. Is what gave me strength when I didn't have none, bro. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be in a cell. I lost my mind last year around this time. Last November. It wasn't this time. Last November, I completely I was under spiritual attack, going back and forth with a warlock. You understand what I'm saying? Then that's when it was like they came against me all together, and I was wearing this ring, which was it was a stone ring because I had my heart set on something. I'm not gonna say what. I had my heart set on something, so I needed this black crystal. So then the person that I was dating ended up cursing the ring, and so I was just so tired, so defeated, and I couldn't understand why. I'm like, bro, why am I defeated? My mind went. I couldn't think for myself, and it was that moments, guys. It was those moments that humbled my spirit. Cause I used to be thinking, I never thought that I was too smart, right? I never. Let me tell you, I never thought that I was too smart, cause I didn't perceive how smart and intelligent that I am. I just didn't have the patience for people, and I thought that people were being purposely mean by not understanding me. I thought that people were being purposely like disrespectful towards me, or I just felt like people couldn't be so the D word. I don't want to say that because that's not nice. However the case may be, it took me to lose my mind, like to not be able to think for myself, to be begging for help for somebody to walk me to the store. You know what I'm saying? It took me to go through that to realize that to have a sound mind is a gift, and to be able to think as fast as I do, to be able to do the things that I do with my mind is not to be taken for granted. And I just like people don't know that. I just want to apologize for that, like for the way I thought. I was so arrogant in my thoughts, so thinking that you know everyone is just hyper conscious and everyone's senses is heightened and everyone is this and that, and that was never my place. So I just want to apologize. That was never my place. You don't do that. And I'm thankful to God. I'm thankful to humanity. I'm thankful to everything that took me through that experience, to those warlocks, to those witches that took me through that experience, because it was a experience of having humility. It was a experience of learning to be humble, learning not to, you know, put myself before others, but instead to think about everybody, because people do need help. On top of that, I had found out, like, cause we was trying to diagnose me for a long time growing up. Like, my mom didn't believe. I never got an SSI check. I never took medication, but we knew that something was wrong. And as a child, I was diagnosed with autism, but that's when autism wasn't a thing, or whatever case may be. So nobody really, I guess, thought about it or understood that was the diagnosis. But as an adult, like I got diagnosed with autism again, and then it was like, okay, so this explains like the involuntary information that I receive on a day to day basis. This explains why, I can perceive maybe what other people can't perceive, and I can understand. And that was another humbling experience because I'm like, oh, I never thought that I was better. I never thought that I was better. I just didn't understand that patience. I didn't understand patience. Okay, I didn't really get a chance to understand patience. Okay, but I do understand patience now. And it was because I'm not gonna say people were patient with me, but the Holy Spirit and God was patient with me because I begged Him. I said, God, please, like I couldn't do much, but I was begging God, like, please, like, don't let me stay like this. Don't let me, like, I couldn't even make out full sentences, but what I could say was just beg God, like, God, don't let me stay like this. God, please, I'm gonna need you to touch my mind. Please touch my mind, because I could not think. I couldn't. I had to go to Dr. Rosenthal in Harlem, which is a mental institution, and he had me all freaking doped up. I mean, like, I couldn't. He wanted me to stay in the hospital for a year, and then he wanted me to stay in the mental institution for a year, and then he like, okay, you can stay here for 6 months. And I'm like, 6 months or a year, bro. Like, I'm here and I can't even freaking move around properly. Like, I can't even, like, It was crazy. He wanted me to stay in the hospital for a long time, and I'm like, what? Not even crazy. So it took me to like tap it into my ESPN, and start telling talk to Dr. Rosenthal about himself and his childhood and stuff. And he was like, "You can go." He was like, "Go ahead, girl." Like, I was like, "It's not ESPN. It's like information be around us." I don't know how I know that. Like, information be like right, like information. Like, I'm just trying to explain it in a way that y'all can understand. Information be around people, like in the ear. It's in spirituality. I learned that they call it like downloads. They call it downloads. But like when you walk up to somebody, I don't know. I'm just trying to tell y'all experience from a chosen vessel or from somebody who is autistic. Let's say that. Let's just call it autism. When you walk up to people as an autistic person like me, um, the ear whisper about them, like they like the real ear, like not voices in the ear. I don't hear voices, like the ear, like, but it's in a glimpse. Like you gotta catch it, cause the Lord is not gonna leave you. You know, it tells you everything. Like I'll be learning so much about people, and I don't even know these people, and I walk past them, and everything they do, like it just comes to me in my ear, and I'm just like, bro, that's not my business. And that would make you go crazy too, like trying to block out all those spiritual, like, bro, that's not my business. That's my business. And then and you gotta catch it too. Like when you first wake up, oh my god, oh, this is secrets. This is secrets. I don't have to. When you first wake up in the morning, like you gotta catch it. When you first wake up, that first moment that you grab your eyes, you gotta wake up with a clear conscience and a clear spirit. When you first wake up in the morning, information pour in. Like I don't know what it be. Like I think it's your angel. Okay, so it be your angel. So like we all in the morning time, when you wake up, you don't wake up by chance. Like it is a God up there. Like I don't care what nobody say, what nobody believe. It is a higher being, a higher purpose, a higher reason up there in heaven. And he sends out angels to call you by your name, like to wake up. Like Ari, wake up. Michael, wake up. Sierra, wake up. Nolan, wake up. Eric, wake up. You know, Keisha, wake up. And they wake you up. And that's how also how people die, because the angels don't wake them up. They usher their soul into heaven. That's when people die in their sleep. But in that moment when that angel wakes you up, because you don't know what time you're gonna wake up. You know, even when you got an alarm clock, it's not the alarm clock that's getting you up, that's allowing you to get up. It's your spiritual beings that allow you to wake up. You understand what I'm saying? And so in those moments, it's like very short. I grasp all the information I can, and it is an overload. And that already, listen, I'll be broken because it breaks you. The information, the knowledge, just all of the air, it breaks your spirit. It breaks your spirit, and then you gotta rebuild yourself up to get back to the day. But it is there. My book is not. Maybe I should write a book telling y'all secrets, but that book will be $1 million because it's real secrets. That book would definitely be some change. It wouldn't be $1 million, but it would be like 90 per copy. Probably a little bit more than that because I got a lot of knowledge, but I can't sell it though. But I could sell it, but I got too much knowledge. I would have to sell it like individual. Like I would have to make sure I would have to sell it in person, like to make sure that genuine people got the book. I don't know. I wouldn't want to sell it. It's just like I don't want to tell. Like I learned this. I can't sell it. But if I could sell it, I would sell it. If I wanted to, I was money hungry. If I was desperate, like, oh, I need money because I need money real bad. But no, I can't. I'm not like that. I never have gotten to that point. So, oh, wait, I was a stripper. That's in the diary of this disenfranchised black girl. Oh my goodness, I was a stripper. But even with that, I didn't. I had my limits. Like I would just be like, all right, like I got $500. I'm going home. I don't need to make no $1,000 because I don't even have. I was gonna end up on drugs. Like I don't even have no means to 5,000. I mean, to spend more than $500. At the time, I didn't, and I'm glad I did that because like people, when you a stripper and stuff, you make a lot of money fast. I made a lot of money. I blew a lot of money. I had so much fun. You know what I'm saying? You make a lot of money fast when you strip. But and I was this because I lost weight. I was this size. Like I wasn't. I would people love people. I ain't even gonna tell y'all my dancing name, bro. No, I'm gonna tell y'all my dancing. My stage name was Danger, and that was my song too. They used to play Mystical Danger. Get on the floor. That was my dance. Okay, I used to dance to Danger, get on the floor, and then I also danced to Frank Ocean, Pyramids. And that was my second song I would dance to. Then my third song, I mean every set it was the same song. Then my third song was all right. So it was Danger by Mystical. It was Frank Ocean Pyramids. Then my third song was Buck Cherry Crazy Bitch. Like you're crazy bitch, but you fuck so good I'm on top of it and something, and I can't something. Yeah, I don't know, cause I danced at a white club. Yeah, I didn't. Oh, that's another thing. I didn't dance. I did not dance at no. I didn't dance for N words. No, no, no. Cause you know why I didn't? Cause I went to Onyx before. All right, so I didn't. This how I ended up. Oh, I got some. Let's go live, baby. Let's go live, baby. Let's go live. Another thing about these lives that I want to mention, I should have mentioned it when I first came live, is that it's not showing when people like my live. So I got like 300, 400 views on my live videos, but it'll say 2 likes. But in my studio, it say 26 likes, 27 likes. And I'm like, bro, like, why do I want people to see that people like my stuff? But that's neither here nor there. Listen, all right, so boom, I got some stories to tell y'all. So I started stripping by myself. You know how some people like when I went there to audition, people was there with their friends, whatever. I was there by myself. They was doing coke in the locker room or whatever. They was doing. I was completely sober. I didn't. When I stripped, I didn't take no drugs. I was not drunk. I might have smoked some weed, but that was before I even started smoking. So I would just be like, I would be a little bit high, like not too much high. I'll be barely high, like really barely high, like because I would get paranoid at that time. That's when weed wasn't really my thing, when it wasn't my forte. I didn't need no drugs. I needed like I was high off life already. I just needed some money. Like I needed some money, and the reason why I needed some money was because like I was in the world by myself. Like I was like I am, bro. All right, this is how I feel. I forgot about all this stuff. Trauma. This how I feel like I needed some money. I felt like I needed some money because it was Christmas time, and I met this, and I we met these guys who I feel like was angels now, but they wasn't angels because they gave because I well my friend at the time, she ain't had no Percocets, but I had a Percocet from the because they was rich. They had a big old mansion, whatever the case may be. I forgot in what section of Philadelphia had a big mansion. It was their mom house, and it was beautiful. It was nice. They like it was Christmas time. I ain't had no family. I think my friend did have family, but me personally, I was there and I ain't had no family, and I was off. They was giving out gifts, and I was accepting them. Okay, they was like. The guy I was with, he knew my struggle and he didn't give a damn. We was in love. We didn't know each other. That day we fell in love. Like we talked probably a little bit after that, but for Christmas, I don't think he had no family either. I think he just happened to be rich. For Christmas that year, we had each other, bro. Like when I say we had each other, we had each other. Like I swear, we was cuddle up. We was on Percocets. We was cuddle up. We was loving each other, bro. We was loving each other. He gave me a Snuffy. I would think I was too proud to take it because I was like, he's like, you want a Snuffy? It was for my Christmas gift, and I think I was just too proud because this pretty girl came in, and I know I'm pretty, but she was like chocolate, chocolate, like an angel pretty. And she made a steak. This when I ate meat. It was the best steak I ever tasted. She made us potatoes. It was the best potatoes I ever tasted. And she was so soft spoken, like she was an angel. She might have been the only angel there. She had a nice body. She was very nice to me. She didn't have to be nice. She was oh my. It was the other boy's girlfriend. She was oh when I say nice, bro. That's how she made me figure out I needed money. She was so nice to me, and she bought them gifts. She bought the boys gifts, and I was like, bro, I want to buy some boys some gifts. I ain't even got no money to buy no gifts. And so she was just telling me like, like I think she said everything will be okay. She was just like very, very, very kind. She didn't have to be. And my friend, she was like her feelings was hurt, and I felt like she was like hating a little bit on a girl. But me personally, I was not. And so what ended up happening was I felt like I needed some daggone money. I was like, all right, so this girl came through. She came through with the gift. She came through with this. She came through with that. I want to do the same thing. So, like, it was this club in North Philly around the corner from the high school that I graduated from, right? So I'm like, all right, boom, I want to go to that club that I want to go to the club around the corner that I graduated from, and this was a black club. I mean, this was the black. This was one of them clubs where you gotta shake your. So I'm like, let me go around there. So I went around there. I ended up auditioning. You know what I'm saying? I ended up auditioning for the people. They said it was cool, but I came back. I went back that night, and I just was making like five. My consistent pay was like the lowest. I'm not gonna make a lot. The lowest I ever left the club with was $50. I didn't try my best. The highest I ever left the club with was like 2 stacks in one day. The most I ever made from one person was $500, and a lot of times that used to be my limit. Like, all right, I got because for some reason $500 was cool. That was in like 2014 or whatever. So for some reason, $500 just seemed to be so cool with me. So I was just like, all right, I'm gonna take the $500, whatever the case may be, and I'm gonna be happy with my 500. So that was them. Boom. So like that was a ghetto club, but then some girl put me on. Some white girl. She came near because she used to do drugs or whatever, but she used to always try to make sure I get home because she was telling me like Danger. No, what's my name? My name's Danger back then. No, my name was Chocolate. My name was Chocolate. She was like, Chocolate, you so young and you so innocent. And she used to be telling me like, you can get hurt in these clubs. I don't think you know the territory you stepping in. She was like, these girls is this and the third. I remember one time like at that club that I worked in North Philadelphia some men came in and threw ones at us all. Like he made it rain on us. It was a lot. Like probably it wasn't that much. It was probably like $300, but it was only like 7 dancers. So we probably would have came out with a nice little watch. It wasn't probably added up to like $40, $35, but it was nice something to just start the night out with. So this one stripper Puerto Rican girl, I never forget. She cracked the bottle over the damn Heineken bottle. She got a beer from the back, cracked it, and she said, if any of y'all bitches touch this money, I'ma fuck y'all up. I didn't touch the money, mind you, because I was there by myself. Everybody else had a friend. I was there by myself, so I'm like, oh, I ain't gonna touch the money because if I roll, if I fight her, I'm pretty much up against the whole club, whatever it can be. And then it wasn't that serious because it was only $300, so she ended up getting $300. And honestly, it didn't matter because we all ended up having fun that night anyway and making money that night anyway. It was just that in particular, you know what I'm saying, dancer who just had it out for other dancers. It was just like, girl, like, get it together. But yeah, that was that night. Oh my goodness, bro. Like I cannot. Oh my god, these are stories that I just put to the back of my mind and I did not forget. But anyway, it was some white girl. I forgot her name. She was very pretty. She had kids at the time. I didn't have no kids. She used to drive, and that's when I didn't have a car. So she came to the club and she was like, Chocolate, you ain't gotta work this hard. She was like, I'm gonna take you to a club when you don't gotta work this hard. It's not so many black and black and brown people, and you ain't gotta work as hard. When she said everybody here is primarily white, and they like girls that look like you. I'm just telling you, she said I get play in there, but I'm gonna put you on because I know you need the money. You don't gotta do as much shaking around and dancing, whatever. Sure enough, I went to the club. Only thing you had to do was show your boobs. Like that was because a lot of girls there did not know how to dance. It's a different culture in white male strip clubs and black, but like black strip clubs, you gotta wobble baby, like you gotta pop 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 pop. You gotta do white strip clubs is mainly pose freaks. Just show a little boob here. Anyway, I ended up meeting some very good white men there. I had one pharmacist who used to flew out. He used to fly out and come see me. That's when my name wasn't Chocolate no more. It was Danger. He used to come fly out and see me, and he loved me. He wanted me to. He loved like the more Afrocentric I was, like the more black I looked. He wanted me to take my wig off. To be honest, he wanted a black. He wanted a black girl. Like he wanted. I don't know what type of wife he had at home, but when he came to that club, he looked for me and he wanted me to be. He wanted me to be raunchy, like, but he didn't want all that shaking and stuff. He just wanted like nice sensual stuff. Nice sensual stuff. That was that. Oh my goodness, I got so many club stories. So, but yeah, that was the best club. But I ended up getting fired from that club for fighting my friend Delicious, my stripper friend Delicious. And Delicious was a hater. Like, so it used to be different males that come into the club or whatever, and we all had our clientele. But for some reason, she thought that this one man was particularly her clientele. And I was trying to tell like all the girls like I was just telling them like I'm here for money. I don't care who y'all dating or who y'all fucking with, whatever. Like I'm not gonna turn down the money, whatever the case may be. Because at the time, like I said, I needed money. At the time, I was in need of money, so I'm like, I'm not about to turn down no money, especially not for y'all, whatever the case may be. So I didn't turn in the money, whatever the case may be. And then my friend Delicious, she ended up getting mad because I was dancing with her customer. For some reason, she called it her customer, and I think that Delicious did cocaine. And mind you, I'm in this surrounding sober, like. So she did a lot of cocaine, and she got so hyped with me, whatever the case may be. And she used to always try to intimidate me and tell me how she fight. She told me how she fight, whatever. And then I know, like, I could always tell. I used to watch every stripper in here, cause, oh, excuse me, I was obsessed with like pole work. So I wanted to be like, I wanted to like